Back on TYT Sports, Francis and Jason. First things first, thank you to our audience, our fantastic, lovely, trollish sometimes audience, especially in the comments section, but we do love all of you guys. 200 total million views on the channel, which is a jarring amount of views.
That's a thumb for each million.
That's
each 100 million.
200. Oh, I was going to say it's to be 200 million thumbs.
You're confusing me with
Where
that
are you going to find all the thumbs?
I said, oh, 2 thumbs for each 100 million.
Oh my God.
If we can turn that into dollars, then I'll really like it.
I was going to say $2 for 200 million. It really goes a long way. We thank you guys for that. You're all awesome.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. You get a Gareth Bale heart. Is what you get.
And you get maybe T-shirts if we close in on 300,000, which is coming right around the corner, by the way.
300,000 subscribers.
Subscribers. Seems like we just passed 200.
250
now.
All right,
Blinking is passing by.
We have an official Team USA roster.
Finally!
Here it is. This is element number 1. It has been done. If you'll notice, there's only 2 players on that roster that are from the 2012 gold medal Olympic winning London team. That's definitely not the right way in that order. But still, Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Durant. Durant is your de facto leader of this team. And I think he's a great leader to have for this team. And when you look at it top to bottom, of course it looks like we're going to win the gold medal. Doesn't mean we might not. Is there a chance? Because the Gasol brothers are going down. Pau said he's going down to Spain now. He said he's not too worried about Zeke anymore, and he'll be playing for Spain, which is interesting. People are going to freak out about a couple things. For one, Harrison Barnes. Yes, Harrison Barnes will be a useful asset to the Team USA campaign in the Olympics. Just because he shot terribly
in a couple of the games.
In a couple of the NBA Finals and the Western Conference Finals doesn't mean that part of him could show up like he did during the regular season. He's an athletic wing. He's an athletic wing scorer who gets streaky. The other big thing is that the Raptors backcourt will be going down there. No, I will not be ridiculously harsh on the Raptors backcourt for going down there. I think it's great that Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan can play for Team USA, given the fact that they don't even play in America in the first place.
Yeah. Did you say that Kevin Durant was the de facto of that team?
De facto leader.
Oh, what about the DeAndre of that team and DeAndre Jordan? Or what about the DeMar of that team and DeMar DeRozan? Oh, no, what about...
I get it. The DeMarcus.
What about the DeMarcus? Is the DeMarcus cousin of that team?
The de facto.
Shush!
The de facto Durant of that team. A couple of extra facts for you in terms of Team USA. I just took some of these from Bleacher Report. Specifically, every player with the exception of Durant and Anthony will be participating in his first Olympic Games. Kyrie, Klay, and DeMar DeRozan and Cousins were all members of the Team USA's 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup squad that took home gold medal in Spain. So a lot of these guys have played together before. There's going to be 4 Team USA showcases. Vegas, Los Angeles, San Francisco, I think somewhere in New York or maybe Philly. For those showcases to check out Team USA, do an exhibition against, like, I think China's in Los Angeles. I think we're an exhibition against either Canada or France in Vegas, which should be fun. And in general. So there's a lot of dropouts going into this year, but this is always pretty much a nightmare to put together because they don't decide these final rosters until after the NBA Finals, which makes complete sense.
Yeah, of course. And I think this actually provides an interesting point of view on the depth of the USA's roster. So we talked about the amount of guys that have dropped out. Yes, we could field an all-injured Olympic team that would probably demolish this original team. When you have Steph Curry, LeBron James, Chris Paul, it is a stacked team. But once again, this proves just how deep this United States roster is in comparison to other countries. Like, I am pretty excited to see Kyrie and Klay play with each other. I'm pretty excited to see how Jimmy Butler fits into this system. We talked about he was someone that had to go because he can play many different positions in there.
He's a two-way guard,
2 or 3. And I think that if the United States are successful and go on to obtain that gold medal, it just proves that no other nation is even a little bit close to the United States. The fact is that they can just remove some of the greatest athletes we've ever seen. One of that is now in the argument for the greatest athlete in the sport of all time. If you can just take them out and still go on and win the gold medal, no other country in any sport has the ability to do that. You can't simply state, all right, Germany, we're going to, Royce is actually out, by the way, but Muller, you can come out. Ozil, you can come out.
That's actually a really good
Boateng,
point.
you can come out and then go and still win.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. They're very interchangeable, like in Germany, very systematic in that way. But Coach K is going to be running it. Which I find it very interesting, though, is that this roster makeup for 2016 will be very different, I think, than 2020.
Yeah.
Because Greg Popovich will be the new coach of Team USA starting next year.
Interesting.
And Popovich, I think, obviously will do a great job. He's a great ego manager. And for the main thing, he's one of the most successful coaches in NBA history. But it's interesting because of how much star talent he's going to make with all that passing. Again, his systematic offense will be, we're going to use 23.5 seconds of the shot clock to get the ball to 3 inches from the rim and put it off the backboard. So I want to see exactly like the changeover between this Olympics, I guess, and the 2018 FIBA World Cup would be the next tournament, which again is not really the most exciting tournament in the game.
Steph and Klay can practice like carrying the waters right now, so that they can just carry the waters for Greg Popovich. He's not gonna. The guy doesn't like 3-point shootouts. He's gonna be having these guys sit out. Of course, it's a joke. He's gonna find a way to use them, but he's gonna imagine. There's the Splash Brothers. They can splash around with the water. But I'm only joking, of course. But we know that Popovich system. By the way, teaching time with Francis. I want to know, how do they decide the managerial system for the international team? Is it a rotation thing, or can someone be in charge for a certain amount of years? Is like
Jerry Colangelo runs like president of his like basketball operations for Team USA basketball, so he pretty much in their general management appoints a coach. And for the most part, I mean, it's been Coach K who's been the coach of Duke basketball for, I don't know, 50,000 years, because he looks like he might be becoming the Crypt Keeper. He's getting old, that's all I'm saying, but he's still a great coach. And then I think it really, sometimes it's a no-brainer.
Can they be fired?
Yeah, they can be. I don't
Have
think
they been?
Not that I know off the top of my head, but at least historically, we've won so much since the
Jurgen Klinsmann, you're managing the wrong USA team, my friend.
No,
Klinsmann will be sitting there like, what's going on? Everyone's calling for my head with pitchforks, and these guys are just cruising. You want to take it this year? All right, you can come in charge.
Okay. Give Coach K a bunch of middle school basketball players and then blame him for everything going wrong. That's the overreaction to Jurgen Klinsmann. Comment below with what you think about Team USA basketball for 2016. I'm really more interested in what other nation do you think will challenge Team USA for a medal this year? Spain, France. It's going to get interesting.
Argentina are going to take them to the final and then miss the last free throw.
Crying Messi in the final, of course.
Sorry, too soon.
Francis_Maxwell at Jason River 91. We'll see you next time.